All right, so we're back here with Nate. Earlier, we were discussing working on 100-yard and in shots with you. We were on a different hole. We were working on a completely different angle, different club. We had a 52-degree wedge then. You said you hit that about 130 yards. Right now, we've got a 58-degree wedge. How far would you say on a max swing you'd hit that?
About 105, but I really do not like to do it.
Yeah, you don't like to swing max with that just
No.
because it gets the ball up in the air.
It goes so high, and it brings a lot of other variables in, and generally it creates a lot of spin.
Yeah, that's you don't want to create too much spin with those clubs. You want to be able to control the amount of spin you produce. So right now we're sitting at 50 yards out. We're just going to be hitting kind of low controlled shots with this 58-degree wedge. We're going to focus on having a smooth tempo and keeping the club head, going through the ball. We don't want any deceleration on these shots. That's what can lead to chunking and being short of the green. You want to keep the club head speeding up through the shot, I guess you could say.
Okay.
So if you want to hit a couple shots, go right ahead.
Tilt that up a little bit, probably.
Nice. That came out really good, nice and low. The wind didn't touch it or anything. It's short of the pin, which is fine. But you did keep your speed up through the ball, which was good. I like that tempo. Where did you play that ball position in that shot? Just curious.
About the middle.
Middle? Okay. Let's hit one more here and I'm going to observe where you got this. Another good one. That one got a little bit higher up in the air. I did notice that time your stance got a little bit wider than the first shot.
Okay.
Typically on these shots, when you're trying to keep the ball low, I like to keep my stance a little bit narrower than normal.
Okay.
So on this shot, I'd like to see you keep your feet, a little bit narrower than the last one. See if maybe that can help you.
Do you open up your feet a little bit, like on the chip shot?
Yeah. I would open up my feet a little bit, get the stance really close, and then that'll help you kind of keep everything on your left side of your body, which will help you stay down.
So like
keep
in
the ball
gear?
down. Yeah. All right, a little bit better. That one had a little bit of rollout on it. Hit one more. All right, that was good. I'm going to have you hit a couple shots with your 52-degree wedge here.
Okay.
Just to get you, that sensation of getting the ball a little bit lower. So obviously with the 52-degree wedge here, the ball's going to come out lower. You don't need to swing as hard.
Same kind of setup?
No, I would kind of go more square stance. This is almost like a bump and run kind of shot, a longer bump and run.
Okay. So I just want to be kind of landing it just on the green?
Just on the green, yeah. It's definitely going to release, it's going to have, as opposed to this 58-degree shots that you were hitting that were landing a little bit soft, they were rolling out maybe 5-10 feet. This one should roll out maybe 20-25 feet.
Okay.
So it's just like a long putting stroke, really. You just barely brush that grass, keep the hands in front of the club head. Yeah, that one, got past the hole.
A little bit.
But it was, it was a lot lower. How did it feel? How did the contact feel?
Yeah, it was a little high on the club face.
Okay.
I think maybe if I would have swung too hard, or if I would have caught it center, it would have went further.
Further, yeah, definitely. I think you did have a little bit of a long backswing for how short of a shot this is. So maybe try and tighten up that backswing a little bit.
Okay.
Any better that time?
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, that one actually looked like it spun a little bit on the green. It kind of rolled out from maybe 5 to 10 feet and grabbed.
Checked up.
Yeah, checked. So that's, you can control that shot, I think, a little bit better than maybe hit one more here. That went a little past pin high, but again, you know, the contact seemed to be a little solid. How did it feel?
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, the backswing to me looks a little bit shorter than the one you said, you know, you hit high in the club face and you felt like if you hit it solid, it would have been long.
Definitely.
We tightened up that backswing. You know, you're keeping your hands in front of the club head, which is key in these type of shots. You don't want to, you know, get behind the club head. You can scoop it really easy.
Yeah.
You know, the ball flight was coming out a lot lower, right at the pin. It was rolling out 10, 15 feet. Some of those shots had some grab on it. I think it's a little bit more of a easier, kind of a more reliable shot to maybe play from 50 yards than maybe using the 58 degree all the time.
Yeah, I like that. I'm going to have to get some work in with this.
Yeah, I think, you know, practicing, you can just sit maybe and practice different pin locations on maybe not even this hole necessarily, any hole out here on these practice holes. Hit 50-yard shots with 52-degree wedge to different kind of pins, short pins, long pins, see how the ball reacts to hitting on the green with that. There's just a lot more good things that can come with using the 52-degree wedge, I believe, than the 58-degree. You know, you can just control it so much better. You don't have to really try and help it. Not necessarily you in general help it, but anyone out there would like to help shots like this around it, the green. So like I said, just going forward, practicing this shot would be useful. And you can control it around the greens and don't have to pull out the 58-degree wedge every time.
Yeah.
All right.
I like it. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Change and shit before we do bunkers or what?
Yeah.